walk everyone through how that video that Roger Goodell posted came to be, Peter.
Well, Roger Goodell, like everyone in the league office, knew that there were players who were working with an NFL employee, a 27-year-old NFL social media producer, who, unhappy with the league's response and the unwillingness for the league to, on the record, in words, condemn racism and say Black Lives Matter. This 27-year-old white male living in a shoebox of an apartment in Mar Vista, which is probably not far from you, basically reached out to Mike Thomas of the Saints on Instagram. He sent him a direct message and said, hey, I'm disappointed with our response with this. This is what I do. Love to help you. Reach out if you can. And 23 minutes later, Michael Thomas reached out to him and said, yeah, we need a vehicle. We have the opinions, and we also have the channels. We have the social media outlet to make this go wide. And so this video was made in a 24-hour period. I think everybody who is listening to this, most everybody, has seen it with the 20 NFL players on it. Just basically not, I'd say, asking nicely but forcefully to Roger Goodell and the NFL, listen to us. And, you have to do the following. And the next morning at 10 o'clock, Roger Goodell kicked off his virtual daily meeting with his executive vice presidents, and he kicked that off by saying, I'm going to make a video today. And then the rest of that day was basically made up with the script, what he's going to say, how he's going to say it. And he pretty much did almost exactly what the players asked him to do.
Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of a watershed moment. Now, where it goes from here, as I write, nobody knows. He's got 32 bosses, and this might be nice for Roger Goodell to say and think, but is he going to get buy-in from the owners in the NFL?
Well, I guess what would buy-in look like, Peter?
I don't know. No one knows. I mean, does it mean that you can protest during the national anthem doing anything you want? Maybe. Does it mean that we are going to get together with players and make some sort of deal somehow, some way? We will do something if you will stand for the anthem at some sort of attention. I don't know. It's just so early in the process. Feelings are so raw. Opening day is 3 months from Wednesday. So there's plenty of time for people to just settle down and think about this and think about what a solution and next steps entail.
Well, what about letting the players figure that out, and then the league basically saying "gotcha" and give them the platform that
yeah.
If you're listening, well, players come up with it. And then just in terms of kneeling on the anthem, I mean, you want to talk about the realities of 2020. It's been a long while since broadcasts showed the national anthem to a country, and if there's no fans in the stands, right, it may not have the same effectiveness of calling attention to what needs to have attention called to it. Or
but Rich,
right?
But
so
Rich, they do, the networks do show occasionally. They do show the national anthem. There are games during the year, certainly at the Super Bowl and other. I can't tell you. Maybe there's 10 games during the year that,
right,
for one reason or another, they show the national anthem. So you're right. They don't often show the national anthem, but it's not like if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there, it didn't happen, or whatever that cliche is.
Right.
The point is that, people, whether they kneel, whatever sort of kind of demonstration or defiant act they do during the anthem, people are going to learn about it and find out about it. So whether or not it's on national TV, I don't think is the most important thing.